Welcome back, Cheap Pete's Garage. Well, since we got ourselves a nice day out, wind ain't blowing surprisingly for the plains, we're going to try and do a cold start. Will it run? I should say, will it run? On this 1973 Ford F100. Now, I've been messing with this thing already before the video here, but the engine was stuck on it, so I pulled the spark plugs and put transmission fluid on the cylinders and put a battery in it. And I say and a lot. And it decided it wanted to roll over. Well, when it rolled over, it made one hell of a mess. It got tranny fluid freaking everywhere. Especially on this side. It really took and shot all over. And of course, I had my pickup parked over here. So we got tranny fluid there and all over the side here. So yeah, it's got a lot of rust prevention going on. Except for a little too late though. It's got a little lot of rust. So I don't know how long this pickup's been sitting. I'm assuming probably 25 years, maybe 30, I don't know. I drained probably a quart, the 2 quarts of water out of the oil pan. It's got what I was told, the 390, but could be a 360. Doesn't matter, whatever, it's an FE motor. So I'll give you a quick walk around of it here. Somebody did a restoration, amateur one at one point in time, and they put Bond oil in places, cab corners, and so on and so forth. If you don't look too closely, it don't look all that bad. But it's definitely rotten. Got dual exhaust on it. It's got headers, which were crudely put on. But man, look at them sweet wooden door panels somebody made them for both sides. And that's pretty slick. It's a 4-speed. I say it's 4-wheel drive, but somebody took the shifter out of it, and there's no front drive shaft on it. So I don't know what the deal is with that. I'm guessing none of it worked, so they just deleted it. So it might be a 1-speed transfer case, which I guess some things are kind of a pile. So that could be why it's all been deleted. But we're going to put some gas in the carb, and we're going to crank it over, and we're going to see if it does anything. Hopefully it'll run. I don't know. I was told it would blow it up, which I don't know. It's hard to say depending on who you talk to, what their version of blowing up is. The number 5 spark plug, when I took it out, the electrode was totally smashed shut. So I don't know why or how come. Looking down the cylinder, what I can see of it, don't look like there's anything in there. It seems to have compression. So it's got spark. I checked that before we got going here, but I'm going to just go ahead and put some gas in the carb, and I'm going to see if it'll do anything. So my assistant, little Pete there, can hop in there and see if it'll fire. Now, it's going to smoke the beat hell if it does run, because it's got all kinds of tranny fluids in the cylinders. Hook up my jump pack here, because I don't know how good my battery is. So hopefully this will be a first start in I don't know how many years. Now go ahead and crank on it and see what happens. Okay. Okay. Well, it acts like it wants to do something. Go ahead. Hey, she kind of runs. Let's fill the bowl of carburetor up. Like I said, it's going to be really smoky. All right, just give it a little bit of throttle when you crank it. Don't sound real good, does it?
It idles a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, it don't sound real good. I can't see the oil pressure if it's got any or not. I say I drained out like, I don't know, a couple of quarts of oil, or oil, well, water out of the pan too. I don't know if you can see the oil pressure gauge in this thing or not. You know, it's so cloudy that I can't tell. Let's see if I can see anything. Well, the oil pressure gauge came up.
Shooting mouse nest out.
No. Well, that don't sound real good.
Might have just locked up.
Yeah, I don't know. She acts like she might have just locked up. But the oil pressure was coming up on it, though. Well, see if she'll crank it. Again. Yep, I think she blew it up. So yeah.
At least it ran.
Yeah, at least it ran.
And idled a little bit.
Yeah. But it was hammering right out the bat. Even though it has oil pressure according to the gauge it was coming up. Yep. I guess.
Another one locked up.
You can see all the mouse nests that blew out of the exhaust over here.
That one blew out more on the other side.
I don't know how it came out over here, but you can't see anything over here really. A little bit. Well, I guess that will run was a success and not a success.
Yeah, this is the second vehicle that locked up on us.
Well, I was told that it was blowing, so I guess. It is what it is. You can't win them all. I was really hoping it might take and run pretty good.
This is definitely going to be a scrap. No, not scrap,
But it needs to be overhauled. Definitely gonna have to turn a crank if somebody takes and does anything with it.
or just use it for parts.
Made me kind of wonder about that number 5 spark plug, why it was smashed shut too, but I don't think that had anything to do with the knocking part, but I don't know. I guess I wanted to at least see what it would do. That way I could determine what I want to do with it. If I want to just take some parts out of it and get rid of it, or what. Maybe good trading stock to somebody I know. But
More parts.
Yep. But I guess, you know, it's got probably a buildable engine in it, even though it's locked up now. But so I don't know if it's 360 or what it is, but it's got a 1969 intake on it. And I can see that from the part number, but so it's hard to say what it is. Well, that was kind of a bummer. Well, if you guys like content like this, will it run, the cold starts, and just messing with dark little garbage in general, might consider subscribing to the channel. This is kind of a shorter one. Got right to the point of seeing it's fucked up. So, well, with all that said, appreciate each and every one of you. You know, we're getting there slowly. So, I'm going to quit rambling and we're going to cut her off. So,
Bye.
see you on the next one. Bye.